Farmer from Know Your Rights Group and Success Coaching International with another important live video update. Wow, what a day. It has been a momentous day today. Now, I'm going to get to that in a minute, but first what I want to do is I want to address the different number of groups out there that have been spreading around the articles that were reported in Victoria a few days ago, where the media stated that some 20-odd thousand COVID-related fines would not be pursued. Now, these groups are out there referencing those articles to somehow suggest that they were right all along and people should just blindly follow their common law methods or their online forms and things like that. Now, anyone who listened to our Tuesday night radio show would have heard that we too mentioned that same article in passing, okay, but we also reported on the corrected story, which is that all COVID-related fines in Victoria are indeed still being pursued. Now, the reason I make this point is that some people are still out there looking for some quick fix. Okay, they're looking for some single letter that's going to magically have all fines withdrawn and revoked and they're never going to have to pay tax again. You know, some saviour is going to come down and help them. It doesn't work that way. Okay, you can't just go online and download some form or fill out some online thing and expect it to achieve miracles. You need to do the research yourself. By all means, absolutely use various letters. We have letters in our book that we, suggest people use. But do the research and find out why those letters are constructed in that way in the first place. Do the background research. Read the background information which explains why these things are drafted in that way, why specific words are used, why specific phrases are used. That's the key. You need to get your head around this stuff. Not just print off a letter and just send it off and that's it. Okay, not just expect that one person is going to come along and save the world. Okay, which is something that anyone who's been following the QAnon philosophy has realised today, very clearly. I've been contacted by a number of Q followers today who are feeling very disappointed because they felt like there was, supposed to be some kind of miracle happening today and something was going to change. With regards to the inauguration of Biden and all the rest of it. So let me say this, obviously just as my belief and my thoughts on this matter. Okay, Trump is not some saviour. Okay, he's not God, he's not Jesus. Okay, he's just one man, a great man, I believe, but he's still just one man doing his bit to shine light on the darkness, to expose the lies, to show people the truth. Okay, and with all due respect to Trump, he's been doing that for the past 4 years. But here at the Know Your Rights Group, we've been doing it for the past 6.5 years. Okay, we've been telling people all about the Illuminati. We've been talking about the Vatican. We've been talking about how private law has been introduced in Australia since 1973. We exposed the Unidroit Treaty that most people have never even heard of. Okay, we also spoke about the elite, the pedophilia that's rife throughout government and the media and top corporations. Now, personally, again, I'm a huge Trump fan. Okay, and much to the disgust of many of my friends, I've never hidden that. Okay, but being a huge supporter and believing that he is somehow our saviour, okay, are two completely different things. Okay, Trump is no more a saviour by exposing what he's done over the past 4 years than I am for exposing what we have in the Know Your Rights Group for the past 6.5 years. We're simply two men that have played our role in waking people up to the truth in regards to what's really going on, and of course urging people once they have woken up to help spread the message and wake others up as well. Okay, but here's the thing, there's a very important, poignant saying, and it goes like this: if it is to be, it's up to me. Okay? If it is to be, it's up to me. Far too many people are out there looking for someone else to save them. Okay? That's never going to happen. Okay? You need to inform yourself. You need to educate. You need to take action. And you need to save yourself. Okay. Now, Trump has done some amazing things, exposing the Epstein logs and the voter fraud and the rampant pedophilia in Hollywood and all those kind of things. But equally, I believe we've done some, similar things with the Know Your Rights group by exposing, as I said, the unlawful Unidroit Treaty that we've all been unwillingly signed up to. Shining a light on a heap of the hidden court cases that the powers that be want to keep hidden. We've covered, 2 more just very recently on our last 2 radio shows. Okay, exposing the truth about corporations such as the police and the ATO, and why corporate councils have no authority over the living, and all these kinds of things. Okay, now here's the problem. This is our biggest challenge. Okay, at the end of the day, most people don't want to wake up. Okay, they're happy living in their delusion. Okay, and it's not until someone takes their own kids, okay, or clamps their car in a shopping centre or hits them with some huge bill, they're not going to take any action to challenge or fight back against the system until it affects them personally. A crystal clear example of that is all of the information that was exposed on Hunter Biden's laptop. Now, everyone looked at it and went, oh, that's shocking and that's really bad and oh my God, but no one actually did anything about it. Okay, so whilst all this stuff is being exposed, that's great on one level, but who's doing anything about it? Okay, people just don't care. I mean, if you don't believe me, just go outside. Okay, look at how many muzzled Muppets, okay, are still wandering around with these stupid paper masks on. Okay, now the stupid thing is that if you go up and actually speak to these people and ask them openly, they'll admit, no, we don't believe they're doing anything for us. But we're still going to wear them because we don't want to get a fine, or we want to fit in or do the right thing. Okay? You need to use your own moral compass. Okay? Just because something is illegal does not make it wrong. Okay? Doing 105 in a 100 zone with no one else around for miles on a bright sunny day, okay, is not wrong, despite what the authorities, okay, might try and have you believe. Okay? And equally, adultery, having an affair. Okay, that's not illegal, but you would obviously all agree that that is quite obviously wrong. Okay, so please make sure you understand the important distinction between illegal and wrong. And if there's any newbies out there, if there's any beginners that are watching this video, please make sure, of course, you understand the very, very important distinction between illegal and unlawful. Because again, they mean very different things. Now this, I believe, again, it's just my belief, but this is what I believe is the role of people like Trump, myself and some of the other groups out there who are doing their bit to wake people up and expose the truth. And in doing so, hopefully inspiring and empowering people to take action before things affect them personally, because they feel like they want to be part of a movement. They want to be part of something bigger than themselves. They want to be part of change. And that, I think, is very powerful and very important. Now, I think the thing that distinguishes us here at the Know Your Rights group from some of the other groups out there is that we provide detailed step-by-step information and strategies, and we explain the reasoning and the background and the logic and the law behind that. Okay, and these, of course, have all been tried, tested, and proven over the past 6 to 12 years, depending whether you're looking at the Know Your Rights information or the Aussie speeding fines information or the bank secrets revealed. But the point is, there's track records for all of those groups, and once that track record has been established, it can never be taken away. Okay, people still often ask us, is your information still relevant, or does it still work? Okay, and the fact that all of those groups still consistently update their testimonials on a regular basis, okay, is absolutely proof that it does. And quite often we even have comments on these videos from people say, I used this book or that book and I got off a fine or I discharged a debt or whatever. Okay, so the information absolutely works. But you see, what's harder to get across than a testimonial, the concept that's difficult is to explain to people the number of issues that people have avoided altogether simply by being informed and educated about their rights. Sure, absolutely, it's great to challenge a fine and have it withdrawn, but it's so much more powerful when you know your rights and you know what to say and, of course, what not to say, okay, to avoid being issued with a fine in the first place. Again, equally, it's great to challenge a debt or have it wiped out or have it reduced, but it's even more powerful knowing how to read, how to respond to, and how to cover yourself by knowing exactly what to write, okay, on any legal documents so that you're never tricked or deceived into any one-sided contracts in the first place. Okay, and this, of course, is the power of our book, the Know Your Rights book, the Essential Step-by-Step Manual for Understanding Your Rights, the Aussie Speeding Fines book, which goes into the ins and outs of all types of fines, and of course, the Bank Secrets Revealed book, which goes into the ins and outs of the true bank fraud that they commit every single day, how to find out if your home loan's one of the $500 billion worth of liar loans, and of course, how to successfully challenge any unsecured loans, such as personal loans, credit cards, things like that. So, as we head into what is ultimately going to be a long weekend for most people, I take this opportunity again to urge you all, while you're out there struggling, many of you are searching for answers, many of you are trying to make sense of what's happening in the US right now, okay? But look close to home. Take advantage of all the resources that we already have out there, all of these live video updates which are already on our YouTube channel, all of our radio show podcasts which you can access on our website, and of course the books and the various CDs that the groups have, and use those resources to get informed, get fired up, and get proactive. Okay, now I do want to explain to people that we too have had a lot going on ourselves, so we are also having a long weekend ourselves this weekend. So please, if you are interested in any of those books, okay, or any of the CDs or anything like that, there's links in the description. You can get them individually, you can get them in the combo packs. Please make sure you get your orders in before 8 a.m. tomorrow. If you get your orders in before then, they'll be posted tomorrow via Express Post. Anything that comes in after that time won't be posted until Wednesday. So please be aware of that. So I'm going to leave it there. Have a great weekend. Remember, there's no live radio show next Tuesday. We are having that extended break, but we will be back with another live video next Thursday night at 8:30, and we'll wait and see what the universe brings for us all between now and then. Have a great one.